Hey, beautiful Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for whenever you find it. Timing is divine, so this reading is timeless, but the energy that I am working in is the end of October into November 2024. This is a life path reading for your month ahead with the Trick or Treat Tarot, and then we'll pull some oracle cards from the Halloween Oracle and the Season of the Witch Samhain Oracle. All right, so your path goes the Fool to the King of Pentacles, which is interesting, the Two of Cups, and it leads to Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. And what is Virgo's advice, please, Spirit? How do we advise Virgo? Thank you. Okay. Your advice is Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Awesome. So Virgo, this is a very, very interesting. You're starting with the Fool. So you have a brand new beginning. Leo had the same card as their first card. So if you do have Leo in your chart, there's probably something in that reading for you. So you're starting something new. You may be very unsure of your ability to navigate this path. You know, this is almost a child energy. And for you, beautiful Virgo, this can be an intimidating start. Do I have what it takes? I'm afraid to put myself out there. I'm afraid to, walk in. Like it's that energy of walking into your first class, the first school that you've gone to. It's like real newness, which you quickly discover that you are more than up to taking on this new role. It feels like a new role for you, like a new career, new business, new job, a new school that you're attending or a course that you're taking, or putting yourself out there in some way with a new blog, a new YouTube channel, a new platform in some way, right? And then it leads right to the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. King of Pentacles it's a very, very successful energy. I will tell you that. You probably have multiple things going on in your life, because it would be very, very rare to go from the Fool to the King of Pentacles right off the start. So for a lot of you beautiful Virgos, this is something else going on in your life. But this is beautiful. The King of Pentacles is the master of manifestation. He knows how to manifest things. It's almost like a Midas touch, The Pentacles is the suit of physical manifestation, of the densified physical reality that we live in, and the magic that we use to manifest what we want in this world, So there's an air of relaxing, I've done the work, I've figured it out, that kind of thing. So now it's coming to me. It's kind of like the law of attraction. He's just hanging out, and the goods are coming to him. And I can't help but notice that this energy here, or this imagery here, the Fool is covered. His head is covered, or her head is covered with this sheet. You can't see the head. And here you have Little Red Riding Hood's hood, right? It's taken off. So it feels like you are showing who you are pretty quickly. You're not hiding anymore. You are putting yourself out there freely and meeting with success. And the Two of Cups, this is beautiful alignment with your higher self. That's really what it is. Now, I don't do love readings, but whenever the Two of Cups comes out, this is more of a love card than the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a choice. The Two of Cups is that perfect match, perfect alignment. So if it's not with your higher self, it's with another, So you could be finding love this year for sure. This is Romeo and Juliet, so I can't say that this isn't star-crossed love. It's not a love reading. I'm not looking too deeply into that. I would say proceed with caution then, if it is a new love, right? A new love interest, because you do have that Romeo and Juliet carved on the tree, and that just tells me that there's something to be wary of in this case. It doesn't mean that it's not, destined, meant to be, and all that good stuff. It just means that there may be more to the story, is all. And then where your path leads, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So you're really focused on manifesting, like big time. With all of these pentacles, There's no question about this. And you still have that Page of Cups, which is reminiscent of the Fool, that new energy. So whatever it is that whatever you're being new at, whatever this new role that you're stepping into is helping you to manifest the life that you want. It's helping you to manifest wealth in some ways. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is a self-sufficient energy. This is entrepreneurship for many of you. It's also being self-sufficient in ways that maybe you don't need to spend as much money. You know what I mean? So you could be even taking a pay cut, but spending so much less that you're feeling more comfortable than you did before. You know, a lot of people will take a job working from home where they'll make less money working on site, but they spend so much less on clothes and travel and lunches and eating out and all those things that it more than makes up for whatever pay cut they had to take to work from home, you know. And this has a lot of that vibe of working from home energy, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles is kind of a hermit energy. The nines are a reflection of the Hermit card, because the Hermit card is the number 9 in the major arcana. So all of the nines reflect the Hermit in some way. And the Hermit is the ultimate card of self-sufficiency. So this is self-sufficiency in the suit of Pentacles, the element of earth, which is your densified physical manifest reality, right? So it's wealth or money or savings or your home or whatever it is that you own or want to own or are working for, right? This is doing so from behind the scenes, you know, doing so on your own. Again, that's why this is the card of entrepreneurship. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow growth, but sure growth. Slow but sure growth. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is on a path to grow his harvest, to grow his crops. So he's planting his seed. He's not on a horse. In the traditional Rider-Waite version of the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only one not on a horse. He's walking and dropping seeds into the soil, which he knows will eventually grow to become the crop that he wants, right? So this is slow growth, but certain growth. And that's, you know, that feels like the path that Spirit wants you to be on. You could be like, wait, slow growth? I'm going to look for something faster, but it looks like you're on the right path. You know, these cards are really, really good cards. The Page of Cups is feeling the feeling of the wish fulfilled, like Neville would say. The feeling is the secret, right? So keep your eyes on the prize. Make sure that whatever it is that you give your energy to, whatever you think about, whatever you envision, whatever you're talking about, let that be the thing that you want to manifest. That's a real important message of the Page of Cups, because your words are spells, thoughts become things, and whatever you act on is what you are creating. You know, so make sure that you're dedicating your time and energy and your resources to what it is that you actually want to create. By watching the news and getting upset about it, or reading articles on social media that don't make you feel good, these aren't going to get you where you want to go, right? In fact, they can hamper your progress with ease, really. So you have to guard the gate of your mind, right? Like Buddha would say. Now, Spirit, let us have a clarifier for the Fool card. The Fool is clarified with the 5 of Wands. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups, please. Thank you. 2 of Cups clarified with the Emperor. Love it. Let's clarify that 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So you have 2 5s, which is interesting. 5s is when you're changing. You're going to make an adjustment. 5 of Wands, you're changing how you do things, or where you put your energy, where you put your fire element, what you're working on in a lot of ways, or how you're working. So I really do feel like the Fool is a change of work, clearly. The 5 of Wands is also an energy of, for many of you beautiful Virgos, conflict, competition, and chaos. So just be mindful of that. You definitely have control of that with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, but you could be stepping into an energy where there is some type of conflict or competition or chaos that you will need to figure out how to navigate, how to manage within yourself, But for other of you Virgos, you're stepping away from that energy of conflict and competition by starting something new. And I really, really feel that for a lot of you. This is the remedy for this. In either case, you're definitely changing how you work or what you're working on, okay? Now, the Emperor clarifying the Two of Cups. This is very, very promising for you if this is love. The Emperor is very mature energy. It is stepping into your power, stepping into your authority, being the master of your life, and going with surety into the direction that of your dreams, basically, right? So this is moving toward what it is that you value and what it is that makes you happy with the Two of Cups and what truly aligns you. And for a lot of you, and this is a lot like Leo's reading, going on a diet, creating a schedule, creating a budget, like putting into action the things that are required for you to meet your goals. The Emperor begins to manage what it is that you're creating. So if this is a business, you start creating wealth with the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor is like, wait, we have to come up with a budget. We have to start planning for taxes next year. Let's figure out how to invest this money. It's taking control of the situation. The Two of Cups, for a lot of you, you're meeting someone who can help you with that. Or this is because you're aligned with your higher self, you're becoming very astute at that, very adept at managing your life in a better way. And that Nine of Pentacles, that kind of self-sufficient energy, is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. And that's very interesting. The Five of Pentacles is changing how you manage and navigate the densified physical reality, money you earn, money that you have saved, that kind of thing, right? And it doesn't even have to do with money. It can be your physical resources in some way, where you live, even relationships with the Five of Pentacles, because for a lot of us, we end up feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Like, imagine this house has a Halloween party going on, right? And these guys aren't invited. Or they're going up to the porch saying trick or treat and nobody's answering the door. Or every other house is lit up, but there's no porch light on here. And they're like, what the heck, right? So it's kind of feeling left out in some way. And here you have this hermit energy of excluding yourself in some way, right? I feel like this is self-exclusion because, again, fives are change. Remember that. Fives are change. You are changing how you manage your wealth, how you manage your resources. And you're saying, I'm quitting my job to start my business. I'm quitting this business to start a job, right? You've changed how you navigate wealth. There's definitely a change here that's separating you from a group or a system that you would hope would support you before. But you've changed your mind with this. Just a lot of you are doing that. Quitting your job to start a business, quitting a business to start a job, and just making that adjustment with the fives because what's better for you. What's right for you now, where you thought it would be different before, And I really feel like that Emperor energy is helping you to make this choice, that Five of Pentacles choice, being like, what, I'm going to make a decision that works for me, that benefits me, in spite of how this looks to other people or how this looks on the outside, or what other people might think, or what I used to think. I've learned enough now to know King of Pentacles, the Emperor, to step into a new role with confidence that's going to benefit me somehow, And your advice cards are the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. I love this, beautiful, beautiful Virgo. The Ace of Wands is inspiration. It's a magic wand. It's do your magic. It's go after what it is you want. And the Six of Pentacles, give as you receive. Be discerning with, don't cast your pearls to the swine, basically, lest they trample them under feet. So if people are not giving to you in equal measure that you're giving to them, then don't give to them anymore, you know? And this is very root chakra energy here. Look at both of these cards are very, very red. You know, this is telling me two things. This is coming from your root chakra, your need to feel grounded, close to Mother Earth, safe, in your own, and comfortable in your own skin, all that, you know. And it's very, very basic energy. You know, this is foundational, but also I get this feeling of this energetic vampirism. You know, to me, this reminds me also of blood. And with the Six of Pentacles, which is basically this guy is giving candy to this trick-or-treater, but not to that trick-or-treater, right? Because this trick-or-treater didn't bother to put on a costume, right? This one did. So you don't want to give to people ad nauseum, right? Or you don't want to just give to people for the purpose of giving. There is a time and a place for doing that, but Spirit is telling you not this time, right? It's also telling you put on your costume. For some of you beautiful Virgos, you know, go the extra mile, do the extra thing. Remember who you are. With the magic wand, remember that you are magical, and that your thoughts become things, right? And that your words are spells. So really, really anchor into that energy, that with everything that you put into yourself, that you consume, you know, visually, through your eyes, through your ears, or through your mouth, right, is dictating who it is that you become down the road. So, you know, just give that some thought and honor that truth. Okay. Now let's get some oracle cards for beautiful Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you got 2 in this deck. So you have trick or treat, mischief and play, and graveyard, unnecessary fear. And I love this graveyard. You know, check out my Malaology channel. There's a link in the description below. I just put a video out for 3 things you can do at a graveyard that are life-changing or transformative. You know, so maybe there's something in there for you. Unnecessary fear. So I do feel like with that Fool card, that apprehensive energy is unwarranted. You know, oh my gosh, and look at these 2 images. Look at that. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. And they're both holding a little ghost. That's crazy. So that's the fear that is unnecessary, right? Is I am a fool. I'm just a child. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Who would listen to me? Who would hire me? Who would want to be with me? You know, all of those things. Don't listen to that. That's a lie. Mischief and play. I feel like, you know, there is that added need to be discerning. You know, sometimes there's mischief and sometimes there's not mischief. You know, sometimes there's a trick and sometimes there's a treat. So be discerning. You've been given everything that you need to know to navigate, understanding what is under the costume and, you know, what's behind the door, right? So trust yourself, trust Spirit, trust the messages from your gods, guides, and guards, and know that that fear, that apprehension is unnecessary. It's not true. It's just you playing tricks on yourself, right? We all do. All of us. Now, Spirit, give me a oracle card for Virgo for the month ahead. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to read this in the book because the book gives you such better meanings than you will get from the card alone. So, altar, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. Beautiful. All right, so let's get that little booklet here. Number 2. Okay. Your altar is a sacred space created to honor something in your practice, a space dedicated to worship and the devotion of your craft. It should not hold things that are not sacred to your energy work. It should be the place in your home where spirits of the wise gather and share their knowledge with you. Each altar you create is a beautiful expression of who you are. It's where you hold your connection to something in spirit that resonates with your inner self. Some things naturally belong on an altar, such as ritual candles, crystals, herbs, an athema, or a chalice. Personal items are welcome too. There is no right or wrong items to put on your altar as long as it holds special meaning for you. If you've pulled altar, it's because your guides are thrilled to see you making an effort. There needs to be an intention, a worshiping, and space so that you can harness your energy without disruption. Either a physical space such as an altar or a metaphorical space like opening your heart. It's even better to have both. Where you can come back to your true self. Know that you have a power deep within that needs a place to land. Your guides need a space to speak to you. They can reach you anywhere on the planet, and you can call on them at any time. Worshiping at your altar gives them an open invitation. They know they are welcome and that you are ready to receive their gifts and messages in your sacred space. And we don't read reversals in life paths. So that is your beautiful message for the Virgo family. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.